Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here. Welcome back to another Zenless Zone Zero video. Alright, so Alan Joe is going to be the first character in the Zenless Zone Zero gacha, if you guys are not aware. Now obviously there's also going to be plenty of other characters and I'm going to talk about the characters later on. But in this video, we're not going to be focusing on the characters. We're going to be focusing on the most important thing, what is used to obtain the character, the gacha system. Now, if you guys are not aware, or if you guys have played other gacha games before, similarly Genshin or Honkai Star Rail, it is going to be very similar, with the exception that Zenless Zone Zero is going to have one extra thing. Alright, and I want you guys to pay very close attention to this extra thing right here. Now, in the official trailer that they released a couple of days ago, if you guys haven't seen it, so let me play it through. They mentioned you're gonna get 100 free pulls.
You forgot to mention the Boopons.
And they mentioned one more thing called Boopons. Boopons? What the heck is this thing? What is Boopons? Alright, so how many Boopons are we getting? Alright, so 100 free pulls and 80 extra Boopons. Okay, so that is going to be a very important thing moving forward. We need to talk a little bit more about this. Now, before we proceed, like I mentioned, we are going to have multiple different banners. So this is what you're seeing now is the first banner of Zenless Zone Zero. I played this back during the beta. As you can see, we have Alan Joe, we have, what's the name again? I forgot this guy's name. Sokaki, I remember Sokaku, and damn, I forgot that guy's name. But basically, these are the three characters. Alan is going to be the main DPS in this particular in this particular banner. As you can see, 90 is going to be the PT, right? So 90 is going to be the hard PT. There's going to be a soft PT, I believe around 70 something. I'm pretty sure it's going to be similar to Genshin and Honkai Star Rail in that sense. Alright, so again, every 10 rank is going to guarantee you, it's still going to guarantee you the similar stuff. And you can see there's 50-50 as well. So right here you can see 50% chance to get Alan Joe and 50% chance to get the characters on the standard banner, like Grace and stuff. We're gonna talk about, right there you can see, I believe it is listed right here. If you guys want to look through anything, you can pause the video as well, you can see. But right now you can see, we have the standard characters, alright, 0.6% chance to get them, within 90. And then we also have the weapon banner, which is not going to be 50-50, but rather 75%, 25. Similar to Honkai Star Rail. And then you got this extra thing called the Boopons. This is where you want to pay very close attention to, right? Because there's three banners. The character, the weapon is going to be called W Engine, by the way. So every single, you can see right here, I don't know if you guys noticed that, 80 times is going to guarantee you the S rank. So I do think that the weapon, is going to be slightly better, slightly improved. Again, 75%, as you guys can see right there. You also have what I like about the weapon banner is the weapon banner is going to match completely off the banner of the, the characters itself. So it does encourage, I would say they pretty much encourage you to pull for the weapon banner. Alright, so you get a standard banner, a character rate up banner, and then you get a weapon W engine. So this is where you'll be using your Boopons, okay? And this is where I want you guys to pay very close attention to. So the Boopons will be used to basically pull for the Bamboo. Alright, so Boopons are going to be this currency. I don't know if you guys can see that currency right there. So this currency right here, it's going to look like that. It looks like a Bamboo icon with the golden years coming out. Now the truth is, it is going to be a bit different because I'm not aware, again, despite me playing throughout the beta, I'm not aware how this is going to have a long-term effect on the game. But you cannot farm for Boopons, alright? That means you cannot whale for the Boopons even. So the character, the gems, and then the character, the weapon banner, if you are a whale, you want to spend a lot of money, you can actually buy them, you buy the premium currency, you convert to them, you can do that. But Boopons is where the free-to-play and the whale are going to be like even out, right? You are not going to have an advantage. There's no way for you to whale for these Boopons. Now, you are basically going to be able to obtain your Bamboo of your choice. I believe they pretty much improved the system already. They mentioned in the most recent live stream. Now, you can equip one Bamboo per battle. Now, obviously, which is going to be the best Bamboo, this is something that you want to pay very close attention to, even if you are free to play a whale, because like I mentioned, this is going to be a very serious mistake. If you pick the wrong one, the wrong bamboo, your account is pretty much screwed, right? Because like there's no way for you to like, no matter how much you spend, as far as I know, again, during beta, maybe once the game is released, they might release package for the Boopon, I'm not sure. But during the beta, as far as I know, there's no potential way for you to whale for additional Boopons. So keep that in mind. As you can see, it is a little bit different, right? I'm pretty sure the Boopons are 70 pulls. Required item, you can see you need this thing called a coup earned. Required item for signal searches on bamboo channel. Alright, so is it, I don't know if they changed the name from coup, C-O-U-P-E-N, to the Boopon, but this is how it looks like. Alright, this is going to be the different currency. So 3 banners all together. So this means that pulling stuff is going to be even more important, right? So you want to like pay very, very close attention to the stuff. Alright, so especially when, you know, I am aware that a lot of you guys probably, you love gacha, alright, but especially with the Boopon, you have to pay very close attention, be extra careful, and this is going to be my first character right there. Look at that, look at that. Guess who is it? Who shall it be, guys? Who shall it be? This was back then my first standard character. Who shall it be though? Alright, you are gonna guarantee it. I believe you have a beginner banner as well. Ooh, I was wearing the same shirt. Oh no, it's a different shirt. No, it's no weapon. Look at the banner though. Ooh, like, look at the way of how they present the characters and the weapons. I actually like the gacha here. Okay, and how the characters appear. I do think this is one of the better gacha animation in any game. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, right? But you know, I prefer this particular one in general. Okay. No, S-rank ball. Okay, Starlight so, Engine replica. A rank, S rank. So I just want to show you guys this particular gacha part as well. And then I believe I have an S rank at the end. Last one. Please don't be a dude. So I was trying to get, there we go. That was the character that I obtained during the beta. Alright, hopefully I can get Grace again. I really want her. She's a very interesting character by far. Now again, to give you guys in perspective how they act in battle is sometimes when you perform combo, look at this. Even though you guys hate puzzles and stuff, but trust me, the puzzles is like... So you can see we're gonna let the bamboo go. Most of the time you're gonna be doing this. Anyways, you can see my bamboo is right there in front. Okay, look at this. The combo is gonna come in. I think right about here. So look, zoop. Okay, you combo with the bamboo. Like you can basically perform chain combo with your pets. Alright, your bamboo is very cool. So that's how you basically take advantage of these little guys, and they do, you know, they can make quite a big impact because you are actually using them in battle, in the combat itself. So keep that in mind. In case you guys are wondering, these are going to be the list of bamboos available on launch. Will they add any extra? I have no idea, but the one that I have heard a lot of good stuff about, like especially a lot of like good things about and is extremely strong, is going to be the butler and the shark boo. Now again, you have a selector early on. I would advise you guys to wait a little bit. Don't pull immediately on day one. Basically, like a lot of players are still unaware of which one is going to be the best one, because like during the beta, there's no way for you to pull a bunch of bamboo. You have no experience. You have enough to PT one, but you don't have the comparison between all of these S rank bamboos. I was able to use the A rank. Basically, I think I got this as well. Which the bamboo, how important is this? I would say it is important to a certain extent, but it's not super important, right? At the end of the day, your characters, your artifacts, your weapons, those are still going to be much more important than your character skills. But the bamboo definitely is going to give you a much more fluid experience. And depending on how strong they are, some can basically give you some CC, some can basically stun the enemy as well, which can be quite helpful actually, if you think about it. But I would say the mistakes here are going to be much more prevalent because, again, these things are, you know, they can only be farmed in the game, so be extra careful. You know, pay attention to the butler one. I've heard a lot of good things about the butler bamboo. This one will create a snack and, you know, generate energy. You know, active skill generates additional 20% energy and use a frying pan to basically hit enemies from afar. Very cool. So yeah, we'll have a look into more of this bamboo stuff. But yeah, that's what the Boopons are for. Be very careful. Make sure you guys don't waste it on day one. With that being said, that's going to be it for this particular video. Subscribe, give this video a like. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.